Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Steve Plays. Today we're going to take a look at a relatively fun little RPG called Path of Exile, which is a free-to-play isometric view dungeon crawling RPG. It's got a lot of interesting mechanics in it, like say the gem system. As you see here, I have that guy dropped a skill orb, which is a lot like materia from Final Fantasy VII. The more I use it, the more the stronger the item gets. It actually levels up and it becomes stronger. It takes more mana, but it levels up. You can't level it up past your level though. It's like when it goes to a certain point, it requires a certain amount of intelligence or a certain required level before you can actually continue leveling up, making it stronger. As you can see, I'm playing as a witch character, standard mage type, standard mage type character, but there's plenty of other classes. You've got your tank. You have a duelist who can dual wield swords. You have your archer, your monk. A lot of fun classes to play with. Sometimes silly things like monsters just dying when the fireballs don't actually connect happens. But that's it happens. This game takes a lot of really great ideas from some fantastic games like Diablo, Final Fantasy, and it mixes them together. Something I really like about the game is that instead of your standard potion system where you pick up potions, you actually have those set potions I have there, and they refill as I kill monsters. I don't have to pick up potions as long as I have the potion a little bit. I can drink it and it'll fill me for a certain amount of health or mana. What's great is you can find more drops for potions, and they will they could heal more or heal both health and mana. One of the greatest things about this is it has a huge skill tree system. I mean, there's just the skill tree is massive, allowing for a wide variety of customization. And you can really do it however you want to. It'll start you at a certain point on the map depending on what class you play as, but other than that, it's basically free reign. Of course, there are optimization builds that people have put out that will do a lot better and will help you out in the end game, but I mean, you don't have to follow that. You can really do whatever you like. It's mostly it's all passives on the screen. You can get plus to intelligence, like an energy shield, which it takes damage before you take damage, which is great for mages. Do more damage with spells, do more damage with wands, staves, stuff like that. The inventory screen on the game is great as well. It's it's easy to manage, nice little grid system. Standard for RPGs like this though, so it's nothing new, but still great to see that it's something being used instead of some convoluted thing. I don't like the space. It feels like there's not enough space. That's fine. As you go through the game, you get a lot of teleport back to town scrolls, and it's not that bad. As you can see, eventually a little bar will pop up on the side of your screen when your skill orb gets close to leveling up, and then when it maxes out, you press the little plus, and bam, it's a level up. You don't have to stop and do anything. You just click the little plus. It takes just a second, so you can continue fighting and deal even more damage to your enemies. Another cool thing is this is a free-to-play, basically an MMO in a way. It's always online, so it does have that issue, but other than that, it's you can play with random people, with your friends, or if you don't want to, you always have your own room. You're never stuck with just random people unless you want to be. Well, that's great, and you can still interact with people in chat and trade items, which is really which brings up another interesting point. Like the actual monetary system in the game is there's no gold, no kind of money on this island that you're on. It's based around trading. So like when you go to a shopkeeper, you sell them an item, they give you like a material. The material you can use to create scrolls or gems and stuff that can enhance your equipment, identify an item. A lot of great stuff. Reroll stats, teleport, like I said, teleport scrolls, and you can use those to either do any of those things I said, or actually trade them to a shopkeeper for an item, and then they'll have a list of items they have, and they'll tell you what item and how many of it is needed to buy that item, which is it's a really interesting system, and it encourages people to trade between each other. But it's not hard to find guides to how much certain things are worth, what's worth more than something else. They have all that online, but it's a constantly changing system. If you're gonna, as far as starting out this game, I recommend going with a ranged character at first. This game it does get brutal. See, I'll have there's a boss coming up, and I have an easy time kiting it down just because he's a melee character. But if you go with a melee character, you know, he does a lot of damage if he catches you. Another thing, back to the gym system. One thing I do like about it is that each of your items has a certain color. It can be green, red, or blue on your items, and all magic mana thing like required items are blue. Skills are blue, and they you know, green is more of a range, dexterity, energy kind of thing, and then red is strength, more melee focused. But you can mix and match. You're not, just because I'm playing a mage, I'm not stuck using just all blue skill orbs. I can use those other orbs if I like. Mine are not really built for it, but it is, you know, it is available to me to use. You can actually reroll, like, say if you get you can end up getting a really good wand, but with no blue gem inserts, no blue gem slots, which can suck. But like I said, one of the items you can get from selling things to shopkeepers is a scroll that re-rolls those gems. So maybe you can get 3 blue slots instead of 1 of each, or anything like that. Another cool thing is when you pick up equipment, you can hover over it, and it'll tell you right there what the stats are instead of having to go pick it up and look at it. Or even besides that, it has a just on its name, it'll have the red, blue, or green squares beside its name telling you how many and what color of its gem slot it has. Alright guys, that's been my look at Path of Exile. They just did a big update for it that added some really cool stuff, challenges, and a system where once you kill a certain amount of enemies, you do like a big explosive wave of damage out, and if you keep that chain up, you get stronger and stronger and do more damage and stuff like that. It's a neat little thing they put in. But check it out, guys. Highly recommend it. It's free to play. Just gotta download it. It's available on Steam, where you can download it straight from Grinding Gear Games. Like I said, give it a shot if you're a fan of these kind of games. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.